And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, hello, everyone. My name is Anne Marie Empanada Wilson. I am Mommy on the Go on all other social media handles or platforms. How are you all doing? It is a beautiful Tuesday. Hello, hello, hello. If you are watching us live right now, I'm very grateful that you took the time and really stopping by. But say hello to us though. I have a very inspiring, oh my goodness, I have a very inspiring guest for today. You would not believe that she is only, guess how old, but I know I put in there she is my youngest business partner because when I met her in San Diego, she just celebrated her birthday. She celebrated her 20th birthday. So I know she started this business way, way, way younger than that. So I'm trying to see if we are live. So check out your pages right now. For some reason, my Facebook link doesn't like me that much. My video is only streaming to myself and nobody else is watching but only me. So I have always had that problem, but guess what? I hope we are doing okay. We are doing live in my business page because for some reason, my personal page just would not stream correctly. See, copy link, edit post, edit live. I don't know. But, anyways, I don't want to hold that technical problem. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome. But before that, let's see if I could present this.
My name is Mingma. Hi, San Diego. Hi, Dream.
I died when you started walking. That's my life. That's my life. I put it aside, taking out my earrings.
My name is Mingma. Hi, San Diego. Hi, Dream Team.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York, but I'm originally from Nepal.
Okay.
And I
Babe, you're thinking she's so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making ice cream across the room.
The best connections are meaningful, not forced. So don't worry if you haven't found the right friendship or relationship yet. Grow in your own presence.
Go ahead and spend time with your parents because there's nothing more valuable than that. The most valuable thing that you can do is give your parents some time, connect, bond with them.
Oh my goodness. I hope you are hearing her so well. She has a lot of things to say. I'm very inspired by her, even if she's half of my age. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mingma.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Coach Anne Marie, for having me here today. And wow, that video was just awesome. It honestly kind of brought tears to my eyes because no one has ever made that sort of like an edit for me. And it was really beautiful to revisit like all the memories. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely share that with you. I honestly am very inspired by you. Usually I get so inspired by those high ranking business partners that we have. But when you were trying to stop me by the elevator and just want to ask a question, I was like, wait, you're too young. And I could see my daughter like starting the business just like you do. But yeah, let's introduce yourself first so that we will be inspiring more people here in our social media platforms.
Hi guys. So firstly, I just want to say thank you once again for having me here in this live. My name is Mingma. Like in my introduction video, I loud and proudly said I'm from Nepal. That's where I'm originally from, but I'm from New York and currently I'm 20 years old and I go to university full time. I'm a full-time neuroscience student and I also model and act on the side as well. But on top of that, today we're here for the business. So my journey about this business it started literally at the moment where I needed it the most. As a full-time university student, most of the times, like my schedules are so packed with so many classes and labs, and I just wanted something that would work with my lifestyle, something that would be flexible. And it was just a phase that I'm gonna save it for our later questions. But right now, I started the business at the age of 19, and yes, I'm here today, and it's going really great.
Wow, amazing. At the age of 19, I wonder what other 19 years old are doing right now. Regularly, obviously they're in school. Obviously, they are having the best time of their lives, but you are starting a business that I know your future self will thank you for.
Yeah,
Amazing, amazing. And you said you are in the university, correct? You're
yeah.
doing acting, you're doing modeling, but what really made you want to start this kind of digital business?
So obviously, me being a Gen Z, I know the power of technology. I know the power of digital, let's say, and everything is going in this power of AI. And sometimes people are fearing AI, but I want to say that instead of fearing AI, use it as an asset for yourself because it's really going to actually help you. And this digital business is something that's going to be here forever. And especially when I just started out, I think I made the smart decision because if
Mhm,
I wanted to open a physical business, I would have to wait till I graduated. And that was my plan actually. But
mhm.
when I thought about having a online business, I figured that, you know what, this is a smarter choice for me right now. It's something that I can go for right now. It's something that I can invest in. And on top of that, I can give and commit my time into this as well. And I know it's going to last forever because it's digital. It's not going anywhere. It's only going to keep growing.
You are just too smart to start something that you're doing right now while you're doing other things, and basically you are going to benefit in the future. And as what you've said, this is a legacy not just you're making for your future very way far future, because I know in the future you'll have your own family and all that stuff, but you're actually making it in your nearest future. Like when you finish college, you will be earning believe it or not, much more than doctors and scientists and nurses and even
Definitely.
all those, you know what I mean? High paying
Definitely.
lawyers that we all know. So, just
Yes.
a heads up, in that intro that I put in there, you have like a 5-digit income. What so far is your biggest payday? Hopefully, that would inspire our youngins out there.
My biggest payday, wow. It was recent, very recent. It was making a four-figure income in one day. That was my biggest payday yet. Yeah. And it was really exciting actually, because making a four-figure income is sometimes something that people make in a month. And I made that in one day. So I was actually pretty proud of myself. Yeah.
Oh, definitely, definitely. So when we say 4-digit income, just for an easier way of understanding, it starts from 1,000 maybe to a
Yeah.
9,999 pay day. One
Yeah.
day. That's basically 1 month of any other salary. And if you are looking for other young generation out there that's working somewhere else, I think the highest pay that they could get might be around $15 or
Yeah.
$20. What I'm saying is you're very smart to find this digital business and really act upon it, because just imagine if you are working on a, let's just say, the regular pay out by the hour of anybody working, let's just say 15 to $20. Even if you say $20, even if you will work for 24 hours,
Yeah.
you are still not gonna get that amount
Definitely. Yeah.
anywhere. So I saw, as what I've said, you're very smart. And you know what really inspired me with when I met you was that nobody had forced you to join this business, but
Yeah.
I know somebody must have influenced you when you were a kid to really work harder for yourself. Let's go
Definitely.
back to the young Mingma. I don't know if you were born and raised here in the US, but take me back to the young Mingma. Who influenced you when you were younger?
It obviously has to be my mom for sure. My
Mhm.
mom always, she is my biggest supporter and she's someone who I look up to always. She's my, let's say, she's my first mentor. She's my first friend. She's my first everything. And I love her so much. And even this business is actually all because of my mom's support.
Mm.
I would like to say that. Yeah.
Wow. Woo. With that being said, let's just say hello to those that are watching us live. Hello. Yeah, what's happening? Justin, we are learning something from this 19. By the way, she's 20 now. She's 20 years old and she's one of our most successful digital business owner and the youngest business owner here. So if you want to learn about digital marketing, attraction marketing, yes, stick around and you would learn a lot. Padma Barge watching from Kathmandu. She must
Oh, that's
be.
my country. Yes.
Oh
Hi.
my goodness. Hello,
Namaste.
hello, hello. And again, for some reason, it's not streaming on my personal page. I hope I'll fix that somewhere within this day. But thank you so much again, Mingma, for coming in here, inspiring our business owners as well as those that are not yet in the business. So, you were influenced by your mom while you were younger. What's that best lesson that you've learned from your mom? And if those who did not watch our intro, there's this one thing, they were in the pool. I don't know if that's your mom behind you, but you
Oh,
were
yeah.
just doing something, and I messaged you, or I commented in there that keep doing these videos. Put the message out there that the young generation right now should really. What's your point of view on those? When you made that video about taking care
Mhm.
of yourself, but don't worry about yourself right now. Spend more time with your
Yeah.
parents. What was your
Yeah.
take on that? What was behind your mind when you took that video?
It was very natural actually. The reason why I made that video was it's something that I stick to. It's my ethics and morals. And on top of that, I believe that right now people focus on it's the truth, but I have to say it. People focus on partying so much. People focus on being better than someone else. People focus on comparing. People focus on trying to fit in with other people. But the reason why I made that video was because to really just send that main moral message is that don't worry about anything and focus on what actually matters, what has value. And
Yes.
for me, I value my parents because it's only because of them that I'm even here right now, speaking to you actually in this business, running this business. And that is what I actually value. So instead of wasting my time, instead of investing my time in things that don't matter, I rather invest it in things that I actually value. So
Yeah.
that's why I made that video. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for from coming from you. You're very young. I really want my daughter to see this because sometimes you're right. You get highly influenced by your surroundings. Just like
Yeah.
me, I'm Asian also, so I was raised and born in the Philippines, and we
Mhm.
value our parents, our elderly so much. I don't
Yeah.
say that, my kids don't value us that much as their parents, but because they live in an environment wherein it's normal. Let's just say they like they fit in what's surrounding them, but really you
Mhm.
have to ground yourself on what really matters most. And I love when you said that you value your parents so much, because you would not be in this world without
With-
them.
with
So
them,
thank
right?
you, thank you for reminding. Yeah, thank you. And we have another viewer. I think this is coming from yours as well. Do you
Oh,
want to say
yeah.
hi to them?
Hi, cheering auntie. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you met her as well at the elevator? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about your aunt. Let's talk about your aunt. I know you brought your aunt to the convention. Why is it important for you to really give value to your parents, and to not just to your parents, but to your elderly?
To your elderly because obviously they have more experience than us. So I rather learn from them and I value their experiences, I value their teachings. So I rather, instead of, again, like I said, instead of wasting my time somewhere else, I rather spend time with the elderly so I can ignite that same kind of knowledge and the experience that they have so I can better myself.
That's right.
Because I believe that time is precious and precious things are not meant to be wasted.
Wow, I love that. Precious things are not meant to be wasted. And a lot of times, young kids nowadays are just like, okay, we'll just live once. What do you say that?
YOLO. I don't like that phrase.
YOLO. YOLO. You only live once, but you're right. Whatever your decision, I always remind my daughter this, because she is teenager. She's actually 15. I would always remind her that whatever decision you're making right now, it's definitely gonna make that big impact in your near future. So it's not that, you just want to live right now. So what if you do something really challenging that you could not
Mhm.
even get up and get yourself back on track? So might as
Right.
well do the right things right now, so in the future you really would be living the life that you truly want, in the life that you desire and you want to live. So as parents also, to all the other parents in there, your kids, just like Mingma, she just would not get it from anywhere else. If you have a solid foundation as a family, definitely your kids would see that. And I really love that you, a business owner right now, you don't just see your family, you don't just see your elderly, but you have found a community. This is definitely a community which is digital, but when we saw each other on in person, you saw how vast our community and we
Yes.
support each other. So my question is, who are your aside from your aunt? I know your aunt brought you in this business, or your mom, but then aside from them, who are your inspiration in our community?
Oh, I have so many, but I'm gonna start with my own mentor and my coach. Her name is Shushma Limbu, and she is my biggest inspiration yet in this entire business because she's the one who really also inspired me to start. And she never told me that, oh, you're too young, don't start right now. She always just inspired me that come in because this is the best business ever. And like you said, your future self will thank you. And this is the kind of business that will not only be good for you, but for your entire family, your future, everything else. And she is the one who mentored me to who I am in this business. So let's say like my mom definitely have has had a lot of impact on me, but my mentor and my coach Shishma has also had a lot of impact in who I am today as an entrepreneur. So it's all her skills and all the techniques that she has taught me. So she's my biggest inspiration. And you are also my biggest inspiration because I actually never expected that I would be here talking to you and speaking to you on a live because when I first started, I would just watch your videos, I would comment on your videos. And when I saw your post in Melbourne when you went to Australia as a speaker, I was like, oh my gosh, she is just amazing. And I would just comment on your post and watch you, but I never expected or imagined that I would be speaking to you one day. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A shout out to Shashma. I also saw her in Las Vegas 2 years ago, and she had really move in this business that far, and that's the goal. As well as with me, I was inspired when I started with this business, but the goal really is to pass that inspiration to others, because believe it or not, Mingma, like when you find a job, right, you're like, okay, I got this job because I wanted to get paid and all, but it is in this business when you would really find your true purpose. So I hope as you dig deeper in yourself, it's not just the money that's really great in this business, it's really the helping of others, even if they are
Right.
not your family, even if they are not within your line of income.
Mhm.
Like, you know that, like, okay, I'm gonna help my mentee because they're gonna bring in money for me, but definitely not. You're right.
Yes.
When I was a speaker in Australia, that's when I really felt like, oh my goodness, there are really people, true people, right there in front of me, 300 of them, really listening to my story. And I'm not like extra. I don't have a different story. I have a regular story, but I know how to capitalize them to get other
Right.
people moving, be inspired, and do something for themselves as well. So I know, just like, oh my goodness, just like what Dalia Mendoza said, coming from Florida, USA, wow, Mingma, you are a big inspiration, especially to those who are at your generation. Definitely
Thank you.
shout out. And yes, if you put that in your mind, that it's not just about the money, it's really what you're doing here on earth that's really moving. Definitely the mission has to be the first one, the commission will come next, and that's how
That's
you
true.
stay longer.
Yes, and I would like to add something since you said that. That is also actually why I started because when
Mhm.
I first saw the entire purpose of it, I think it really aligned with my own thoughts and my thinking that I like helping people. So
Mhm.
it's so amazing a business where you can help other people. So that is also something that aligned with me. Yeah.
Yes, that's definitely it. Because honestly, you can earn as much as what you've said. We talked about it earlier. You can earn as much, double, triple, or even more than those high paying jobs. But definitely, if you could not see your purpose in here, who
Mhm.
knows, you might not last, right? But it is
Right.
really that just inside of us that would be like, hey, this is really amazing. Like what I've said, I was a teacher for 20 years. I know I have influenced a lot of my students. I have helped a lot of my special needs students, but it is only when I started this digital business that I know I have touched other people's lives, even
Yeah.
if they are across the globe. Like you don't even know
Yeah.
how much you really value what you have said. Like that's why
Yeah.
being positive in social media, it's amazing, because you really would not know who's watching you. That's why I keep on telling you, do more of those videos. You're really good, put it out there. It's not just the partying, you guys, you youngins. It's not just all that, but definitely there is more to life. And Mingma, you are definitely on the right track. So,
Thank you.
what's so far the best about this business? I know you have
A lot.
experience,
Yeah.
a lot, but what is so far for you the best about our business?
Obviously there's so many things, the list just keeps going on, but one thing that I really really like is that I can take my business with me anywhere. It's so flexible. The flexibility and the time freedom is the main thing that I love, because my own experience, like literally after finishing with my classes, I can just go to the library and start working on my business, start talking to my clients, and just earn from anywhere. So that is the best thing. I don't have to go, I don't have to clock in, clock out, I don't have to rush commute. So that is the best thing, that I can take it with me anywhere. Even actually when I was coming to the convention, in my flight, I was still working on my business. That's how amazing it is. That is what I love about it, that I can earn from anywhere, whether it's on the air or in the land, I can earn.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. We have the best business out there, and I'm very proud to belong in this kind of business, right? Yes, congratulations. I can see your video from Martha. Hi, Martha. Martha is in California. Shout out to Martha. Yes, so where do you see yourself? I know you're very young. You're 20 and you will be 25. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
In 5 years, I definitely see myself helping more people out there, aligning more with my purpose, and definitely also becoming a better leader and a mentor as well. That is
Mhm.
where I see myself. Yeah. Because this business has also actually taught me a lot of mentorship as well. Like I always loved being in that position of leadership. I always loved leading, but the business has actually taught me from experience what exactly is it to be a leader? What exactly is it to mentor someone? So that is something that I love. Yeah.
Definitely. So walk them through. If they are new in this business, how do you explain to our new business partners what this business is all about? Let me
So,
test you as a let me see, because in the very near future I could see you being a coach. So let me see.
oh wow, thank you. Well,
Obviously you have to be a coach, like that's the next step. What else would be the next step, right? In the very near future, as I am your coach evaluator, because I'm planning to do that as
okay,
well.
let's go.
I
Let's
will
go.
be like, so Mingma, if I am new in this business, how would you introduce this business to me?
So firstly, I just asked them, okay, where you're from, what you do, and then I explain everything to them. So this business is something that we call attraction marketing. So now what exactly is attraction marketing? Usually when I use the word marketing, my clients or people think that it's about selling because of the word marketing. But no, this business, the beauty about this business is that we don't have any product selling. Now you may ask me, okay, if we don't have any product selling, then how are you earning? How are you making that money, that income? So, attraction marketing is all about pulling people and attracting people through your lifestyle, through your energy. And actually, it's about selling you, not anybody else. Now, even if you don't have any experience in marketing, just like how I had no experience, the business provides you with all the training, tools, techniques, and even a mentor and a coach to guide you for your unlimited support and your success in this business. So, the business teaches you everything, and you just have to follow the system that it provides with all the training videos, and it's very simple and it helps you with everything. So even with no prior experience, you get to learn everything and start from the scratch and just grow in this business just like how I have and everyone else has as well.
Wow, amazing. It's just like joining a Miss Universe. I saw you with a crown. You really have that, jest of answering a question straight to the point, well understood by those people that don't know this business. Well, there's a few. Let me see. The time is 23. So I'm promise you I'm going to end in 30 minutes, right? I mean, I'm going to end at exactly 30 minutes. So we have 7 minutes. One
Okay.
more question that's really vast out there, since we're working online, since we are promoting ourselves online, promoting this business, it's always a question: is this a scam?
Oh my gosh, this is something that's in my DMs like
All the
it's
time.
flowing sometimes, yeah. But why would this business be a scam? Firstly, if it's a scam, then why would Coach Ann come on this live, talk to you guys, and show our face, first of all? You
Yeah.
would only scammers don't show their face because they're doing something wrong, right? And we're not doing anything wrong here. We're loud and proudly helping people out there. So this
Mhm.
business is not a scam. And if
Mhm.
you're still asking us the question that if it's safe, if it's legit, then the proof is literally in our entire Facebook pages, in our personal pages, in our entire social media. You see it all. So
Mhm.
I don't think so many people would come into something that's not safe out there. So yeah, that's my answer.
Wow, that's amazing. Definitely. I always answer it that way. So, I mean, you see me, I'm a teacher. I'm not going to put in my 20 years of teaching experience just to scam somebody.
Yeah,
Definitely. And my kids are watching. My kids, friends are here also in social media. I would not embarrass my family just to scam anybody.
exactly.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that you are a coach, let's pretend that you are a coach already and
All
you
right.
have coached somebody. They went through the steps, they watched the free webinar, they actually watched the pre coaching videos. You coach them, you explain to them wholeheartedly what this business is all about. And they
Mhm.
said, okay, I'll get back to you. All right. You follow up with them and say 5 days after, you were like, okay, what is it? How is it? Are you ready to start this business? But then their answer is, oh, Mingma, I'm really sorry. I could not start this business. My husband doesn't allow me. What would be, see, this is very challenging, and I know this is happening also.
Yes,
Mingma,
it
I
is.
could not start the business because my husband or my partner would not allow me. There you go. Coach Mingma,
Well,
take it away.
if you're a woman, then I would like to say you're an earning woman at this time and age right now. You have to be able to make your own decisions. And I know it's important to speak to your partner, to speak to your spouse. But if it's something that you really want to do, why are you stopping yourself? Are you not doing it because your partner's not allowing you to do it? Or are you not doing it because you don't want to do it? If you
Mm,
want to do it, then go ahead. And don't seek for anyone's support when you're like taking the leap of faith. Just do it yourself. And I know you can do it, and I am here to help you and guide you as well. That's my
wow, that's amazing. If I am my 42-year-old self or 62 or 72, I'll be like, wait, this 20-year-old is telling me to take action and I'm already of this age. You are right. And just to add on that to our viewers, definitely, I had this reel, I made a short video of saying, wait, you're already 67 or 72 and you're retired and end up realizing you still don't have enough. You still could not live the life that you prayed for or deserve. What are you going to do? Go back to the workforce, right? Because the bills don't stop. Well, I
exactly.
hope your mortgage are already paid. But even if you already did all that, do you really want to just retire and stay at home? Not for me, because as a dreamer myself, I want to see the world. I want to see how God has really created this wonderful creation. And if I have to wait until I'm 67, it better be worth it, right? But
Definitely.
but there is an easier, faster way to really do the things that you want. The needs, yes, we got that covered. You want in life. As what I've said, I have met when you interviewed us, that coach, my coach was 34 when she retired. I'm 42 when I retired. There's a lot of business partners, and the youngest retiree is 23. She's a
Yeah.
phlebotomist, and definitely she worked for a few years and working student and all that, but realized not even a year that this
Mhm.
business can really bring in much more money and much more experience and definitely help other people. So Mingma, what are you taking in the university? What would you want to be in the future?
Well, I want to be a neuroscientist.
Wow. Okay.
And yeah, what was the question after that?
Well, I'm just asking that because I'm trying to figure out how. Last question, I promise you. How, or that's what the second to the last question. How would you take pretending like you already graduated and you're also very successful in our
Mhm.
business? Because obviously that's the trajectory. You can't even deny that for as long as you don't stop.
Exactly.
How are you as a scientist? How would you introduce this business to your colleagues? Let's pretend you're already working in a high affluent company. How
Okay.
will you introduce this to your colleagues?
Well, I would honestly just speak from my experience. Okay, listen, guys, I started from the age of 19. And the reason why I started this business was so that I could pursue my career in neuroscience as well. Because
Mm,
if, first of all, if I did not have this business, I would be running around doing so many jobs, paying my tuition, and maybe I wouldn't even have been here at this lab today. But because
Yeah.
of this business, it allowed me to actually focus so much in my education as well because I kept earning so much passive income. So that
Yes.
is the beauty about it. And even if you guys are still, working with me in this lab right now, you guys are great scientists and you're doing so many researches, you can still do this as well because it will
Definitely.
only be a benefit for you.
Definitely. Our first speaker, Bob, really told us to really develop our minds and brains in the way that we wanted it. As well
Yes,
as Jay Shetty said, you don't have to choose between a student or a neuroscientist and a business owner. You
exactly.
can actually do both. So
Exactly.
definitely you can do both. Just like parents, you would always have an excuse in saying, oh, I could not do this because I'm a very busy mom. I'm a very busy teacher. I'm a very busy nurse. But guess what? If you just put your mind and soul and heart into this, you could actually do both. All right, so I hope you get inspired by us. Definitely we are definitely gonna give you more of this inspiration. Follow Mingma right here. And if you are in our business, we have a lot of resources. We have our mastermind, we have our daily drop-ins, we definitely have Zoom meetings. I really do hope that you take advantage of those resources and make it big here in our business, right?
Yeah.
So, last but not the least, give advice, a simple advice to those that are not here yet and those that
Mhm.
are already here in our business.
All right, let me start from the people who are actually pretty skeptical to even start. Firstly, guys, I want to let you guys know that sometimes you guys think that, okay, I'm going to start when the time is right. Maybe the time's going to be right tomorrow after this happens. But that's only going to keep growing. So when you feel that fire within you, sometimes when you feel that thing that, okay, you know what, I actually want to do it right now, just go for it. Just do it and just start. Because if you keep on delaying your good things, you're delaying your future as well. So delay the things that are not good for you, but don't delay the things that are actually beneficial for you. Take your action because action is something that's going to breed possibilities for you, nothing else. And for people who are already in our amazing business, you guys are seeing everything. You guys have so much around you, so many resources, like Coach Ann just said. So I want to say take your action as well, because the only reason you're not seeing your results is because you're not taking action. So it's all about taking action. Honestly, even our convention, like the entire hour of Rob speaking was about taking action.
Mhm.
Because if you don't, then you're only going to be thinking in thoughts. And thoughts don't actually bring so much clarity than action. So go ahead and just keep working.
Definitely. You've heard it from a 20-year-old. She's definitely ready for her future. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mingma. I know we can talk for hours maybe, but I
Yeah.
want to honor your time. I will send you the video that I made. You can actually post that as well. But I'm just very grateful. I hope to find, honestly, I hope to find any other youngins in there that are really doing this business and believing in themselves.
Yeah.
And, the future is set for them. I hope and pray that you
Yeah.
inspire more. God bless you. And I know you're doing great in your schooling, in the business. And I love that you have really respected your family and your elderly. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll be there to cheer you on when you walk the stage next year. I know you're going to get your
Thank you.
highest
Yeah.
award, definitely on that red dress with the crown, definitely. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And just like what Mingma said, it's really the action that would take you somewhere. So here are some of my business partners' results in this business. We are global, and I am very happy and very grateful that you are here with us today. For those of you who's aiming, who's wanting, who's really needing to get that work for yourself and you wanted to be your own boss. For those of you who wondered how to crack this online world and how to, earn from this. And for those of you who are looking for extra ways and extra income, you are 1000% on the right place. Definitely, you are 1000% on the right place. I'll see you around. We'll see you in the inside. Thank you. Dagang salamat. This business has been a blessing to me. That's why I'm sharing it to you. Share your blessings, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.